Hey, it's Natasha Castles live inside the Larry H. Miller Sound Peoria Lounge with none other than Tori Kelly.
Hey.
Look at them curls, girl. You are rocking it. First time in AZ?
No, it's not. But it's my first time visiting you guys.
Performing for us, too.
Yeah.
I'm
same.
excited.
Yeah.
What's the
Me
journey
too.
been like for you so far?
It's been pretty cool. I'm trying to take it one day at a time. It doesn't feel like too much, which is good. But it's definitely busy, but I'm having fun.
What's your day-to-day been like, as opposed to, obviously everyone knows you started off as, putting your own videos on YouTube. So as opposed to your own self-motivation to put those videos on, now you have, people pulling you this way and that way. What are the challenges you faced?
Well, right now, after putting the single out, Nobody Love, I'm in that kind of promotion phase where it's like, go here, go there. It's all about really getting the single out there, where I'm used to like, okay, I put out this EP, let's hit the road, let's go meet the fans, like it's a little more not hands-on, for lack of better words, but it's just like I was so into like the touring, like that's all I saw, and now that I'm noticing there's just a lot more like in between stuff to do, and it's definitely a lot of work. Like I underestimated it a little bit, I think, but I mean, it's all exciting things. It's like I can't even complain because like I'm having fun doing everything.
That's where the passion comes in.
Yeah.
Because when you don't see the glamorized stuff anymore,
Right.
That's what pushes you through. So there's been a lot of talk about your album this year.
Yay.
Do we have a final date yet?
We don't.
Or an
no.
album title at least?
We don't even have that.
What are
I
the,
can't announce anything yet.
Is there like a top 3 clues of what the album title could be?
I don't even think I could give a clue. It would be so obvious if I gave any sort of clue.
Does it have anything?
You're like,
I don't
what
know.
letter does it start with? No.
I know. I know people have been bugging you about this. I need details
and I
here.
hate the word soon too. That's like my pet peeve when people say soon. So on Twitter, I have a ongoing joke. I say spoon, just so that I don't have to use the word soon.
Spoon. It's coming spoon.
It's coming spoon, guys.
Not even like a time of year, summer, winter, fall.
I don't know if I can even. I don't want to get in trouble with giving something away.
Now, can you tell me about some of the work on the album? Like, tell me about one of the most personal songs that you've written on the album.
There's a couple personal songs. Actually, they're all really personal. But one of my favorites is called Unbreakable Smile. And it's because it's kind of set the tone for the album. And it's literally the first song that I wrote for the album, not even realizing that I was writing it for the album.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just kind of in my room, and I had a big meeting. It was like after the promo for the EPs had kind of died down and stuff. I was like, okay, I guess it's time to put out an album now. Like, what am I gonna say? And so I had a meeting, and I started hearing people were telling me like they heard through the grapevine or whatever that people were saying comments like, oh, I think she's too plain. We think she's too boring. Like, I don't know. We don't know what she's going to do next. Like, she's just this girl with her guitar. What else can she do? And so I'm hearing all these things kind of like passed down. And then it finally got to me. And I was like, well, crap, that kind of sucks. Like, what am I supposed to do now? And so I kind of played it off. I was like, that doesn't affect me, whatever, because that's the type of person I am. And of course, right when I got home, I just like all spilled out all of my frustrations, and it became a positive thing though, because listening back to the song, it really did set the tone for like the other sessions that I had and the collaborations that I got to do. Like, I felt so much more confident after just getting that off my chest.
Speaking of collaborations, you know where this is gonna go, right? Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
What was that like working in the studio?
That was amazing. It was the song that we wrote together. It was a few years ago actually, but it's exciting because it just shows that like it's still a good song.
Yeah. It's still a classic, all right?
Yeah,
we still like it.
Like it kind of stuck around like through the whole album process, so that makes me excited because every time I listen to it, it feels new still.
Can you tell us the synopsis of the song?
Who's
the story behind, like the story behind it?
Word.
I
know
everything's
that
top secret right now.
No, I mean a little. I'm trying to think. The day that we wrote it was the same day that I met him, and he had just gotten done doing Kimmel, and it was funny because he was performing on Kimmel, no big deal, and then just like ran over to the studio, and I was like, "Hey, I'm Tori," and
wanna write a song with me?
Yeah, like, it was so random how it all happened, and it was a little bit weird for me at first because it was kind of not the style that I thought that it was gonna be, like genre wise.
What did you think it was gonna be?
I thought it was gonna have. I don't know. Actually, it's hard to say.
More acoustic or
no, not more acoustic. I think maybe more like mid tempo-y, and it ended up being like more like folky ballad, which he has a lot of different styles too that he's inspired by, and so do I. So the fact that we kind of met in the middle, it's still very much like both of us in the song. So that part was cool, and the fact that we both wrote it and produced it together is also pretty cool too.
Now you've